Hey everybody, it's Monday. We're back to the work week again. And believe it or not, we have been staying as busy at home as we do at the office, which is kind of wild considering we have 37.
We're actually busier.
We're actually busier, yeah, because we get to talk to all of our agents now. But we want to talk to you a little bit about the real estate market today and how that is being affected by the coronavirus, especially here in Florida, specifically here Southwest Florida where we serve.
And it just so happens that we're involved in one.
Yeah, we're involved in kind of two things that are happening simultaneously. And one was very sobering for me when I got this email very early this morning. And that was from a customer of mine in New York City. We had contracts on 2 lots for her and her 2 sons. All of them live in New York. So the closings are always a little bit challenging because we have to send closing packages to 3 different people. But we extended it from the end of March to the end of April because of the lockdown in New York. And I was trying to figure out how we could come up with a creative way to get them closed virtually using some virtual tools rather than having to extend again from April 30th on forward. So I sent a message out to all the parties and said, hey, how can we all work together to come up with a solution here? And this morning I got an email back from my customer telling me that not only was she in lockdown, but she had COVID-19. She was in the hospital in New York City, and her husband also contracted it, and he was on a ventilator. So it was a real wake-up call to me. My boss and I were talking on Friday, Steve, and he mentioned to me his wife is on the front lines in Tampa in a nursing capacity, overseer capacity. And he said before this is over, every one of us is going to personally know someone who's been affected by this. And I would say at this point we've had 15 to 20 people that are personally known to us that have been affected.
I mean, that's just on the outside. This is our first real estate deal.
Right, this is the first real estate transaction that's been affected.
Nobody can close it. Can't get signatures, can't do anything like that, so everybody's in limbo.
So it's a little bit challenging. So just some tips. Oh, and you see our shirts here. We happen to work for an incredible company, and obviously their names are the Schmidts. So we like to be delicate in our speech. So when things happen, we like to say Schmidt happens.
Schmidt happens.
And there's a lot of Schmidt happening right now, but we are poised and ready to deal with it on a daily basis. But this is not a time to be a do-it-yourselfer. If you're out there and you need to sell, please call a local realtor. It's really important to have expertise. Statistically, 87% of people net a higher dollar amount using a realtor than if they do it on their own. The buyers aren't stupid. They know you're not paying a commission, and so they expect to save that money. So don't go it alone, because there's a lot of things we know how to do and ways to navigate different markets. We've been doing this for 26 years.
Plus we have the relationships with the title companies and closing companies and everybody else that, there's a lot of uncertainties. But we can get through them.
So you want to get out ahead and make sure you have a really proactive realtor, and there's a lot of great ones here in our market. So please don't go it alone. But if you do have any questions and you're in the middle of something that's seemingly going sideways, go to your realtor and ask questions. Don't be afraid to tell them that you're afraid and that you have concerns. And if you're on your own, call us. We'd love to help you, or send us a private message. So please stay healthy. Please follow the orders that have been given to us. I have a tough time with rules too. I tend to be one of those girls that rides the edge a little bit. But when it comes to something like this and the possibility of infecting another human being, there's nothing for me to do than follow the rules. Excuse me, Pup. We're filming right now. You just wait a minute.
You wait.
On any final words for our Monday update?
Just if you're a realtor out there and stuff, now's a good time to stay in contact with all your sellers and buyers.
Absolutely.
Stay on them, let them know what's going on. Help them in any way you can. If there are not restrictions, it's appreciated. So
we've been through some rough markets, but we can't tell you that we've ever been trained for pandemic real estate markets. So we are learning as we grow and learning as we go, reaching out to our colleagues across all real estate lines. We're one realtor family right now. So by all means, we're here to help you. And I'm now going to have a little chat with my dog that's yipping.
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.